So we have the PS4, the bottom left-hand corner, and then the PlayStation 3 in the top right-hand corner. And the first thing we're going to discuss is the presentation of the game. There's no doubt the PS4 version looks much better. It's a longer presentation. They give you more detail. They show you the stadium more. The commentators as well discuss a few other things. Whether the commentary has been improved that much, you'll have to find out, of course, playing the game throughout the course of the season. But the 3D crowd adds a whole new dimension now. It really is kind of underwhelming once you play the PS4 version, then you go back and you play current gen and you see the crowd. They just look terrible, absolutely terrible compared to the next gen. The grass, as you can see there with David Silva, looks very nice in 3D. The boots, obviously a higher resolution now with it running at 60 frames per second, 1080p. Just looks great overall from a presentation standpoint. Now both these videos or matches were taken with the same setting, so we've both got Man City playing Real Madrid, both raining, and default sliders for both matches playing on normal game speed. So we'll get into the gameplay, and the first thing I noticed putting the game in, playing it, was the camera angle. Have a look at the bottom left there. That is a new default camera angle for FIFA 14 Next Gen, and I love it. I absolutely adore it. I thought they've done a real nice job. It looks more realistic, more like a broadcast matchup, and I'm not too fan of the broadcast type camera angle on FIFA because I feel it's just too... It's more of watching a game than playing. When you're playing, you do want to see a little bit more of the game, but you don't want the camera moving all over the place, and I feel this default camera angle is much better than what they have to offer on the PS3. Now the game also plays, for me, slower. It's a slower paced game. Players don't turn as quick. Players don't all play like Ronaldo and Messi. If you have a tall, lanky or powerful player, it's going to take a while to turn on the ball. And it just feels more like that on the next gen version. Playing on the PS3, it just seems quicker. Not that it's more responsive, it's just a faster game. And I found myself enjoying the pace of the PS4 version a lot better, which is saying a lot. You guys know I'm a Pro Evo kind of guy, but I was very impressed with the game speed on the PS4. Now the replays, which you'll see every now and then on the PS4, I'm going to be saying PS4 a lot in this video, but the replays you'll be seeing, they've also enhanced them further. They've added this slow motion type of motion blur effect to them, and it looks great, it has to be said. It really does give the game a little bit more oomph. I don't know, it just looks nice. Especially with the motion blur, of course, it gives the sense of more speed. And you really do see some nice animations from the goalies and the players striking the ball when the replays have been slowed down. Now, you know, EA have been talking about they've been stepping up the physics, and something they've been looking to improve upon for the next gen. And I have to say, you know, they really are now getting to the stage where they're getting them pretty spot on. Some of the strikes now look fantastic. No longer will strikes just go straight. You know, they'll get some bend. We all know Ronaldo has the old knuckle shot where the ball moves all over the place. But you'll see players hitting the ball the outside of their boot, which we've seen before. But now you see the ball swerving all over the place. Even when players switch the ball now, they'll really stick their foot underneath the ball. And those added animations is what makes the next gen version look and play much smoother. So second half, they've enhanced the size of the PS4 version so you guys can see it a little bit better. But really take note of when players switch to play, and like I said, they get their foot underneath the ball. Animations, I'm not sure how many animations EA have added, no idea, but they must have added quite a few. Because you really can tell the difference. Even after playing the game for 5 or 10 minutes, you can tell there is a bucket load more animations now than what we've been seeing. Now I want to talk quickly as well about defending and how I think it has actually been improved, or it's much easier. Not much easier, but it's easier to produce some good defending now on the PS4 version. Even playing on Legendary, I found myself having a little bit more of a chance than I do now playing on current gen with the defending. I mean, I'm playing on tactical, of course not Legacy. Legacy is much easier, but tactical defending, really, you know, you have to be tactical when you do that. And it's almost like EA finally have said, look, we're not going to make the AI superhuman. We're going to give you a bit of a chance. And now defending is much better. And I probably will start using tactical defending come next gen, because it's just that much better. So what else has changed? Well, I just think you guys really need to play the game to be able to sense that overall this game is much better. There's Joe Hart making a nice save. This is a little bit of a ball ricocheting all over the place. Joe Hart getting mixed up with his players, but you just have to play the game to be able to realise that FIFA 14 on the PS4, for me, is quite a big step up from the PS3. I wasn't expecting much, it has to be said. I really wasn't, and I don't think videos do the game justice, because looking at this game, number one, it looks gorgeous, absolutely phenomenal. It does look just so much better, even on PC, with the whole game being smoother, more animations, crowd being 3D, the grass of course 3D. It's a pleasure to watch. You know, I even found myself, and it's something I'll talk about real quickly now, is you know, here's the goal right now. You see Ronaldo smashing this one home, but the game flows seamlessly throughout. You'll see here Ronaldo will just celebrate, showing the old quad. But the game flows. If there's a corner kick, players will run over and take a corner. If there's a goal kick, Diego Lopez will pick the ball up, or he'll do a little trick and he'll put the ball down. And I feel EA have just thought, okay, let's try and make this as realistic as possible, and no longer make people want to skip cutscenes every 2 seconds, because you kind of want to see. There, you can see Ronaldo there. He actually scuffed that with the top of his foot, but it rolled in. And then obviously the slow-mos, which I love. I love them adding that, because it just is something different. And then you'll see Ronaldo here just applauding the crowd. And thank you very much. But overall, very impressive, I have to say. FIFA 14 on the PS4 was enjoyable to play. This was the demo, which you have to remember. You know, demos I don't normally play too often, but I found myself playing this game every single minute, because I wanted to play another game. Now, obviously, you only get a 3-minute half. You can't quite do much there in 3 minutes. But just from a demo, I can safely say I probably will pick this game up, no question. And for me, it is a big step up. Not a big step up, but it is a step up from the current gen, and worthy of purchasing over the current gen, because it just adds so much more than what we have seen. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. To wrap it up.